Так, я чую. Маша теж може без мікрофона. Thank you. Чую. Такое, не дуже зрозуміло. Про United 24. Ти маєш на увазі там, де от написано, що ми договорюємо QR-код, fundraising, United 24. Ну да. Окей. Да. От, ну і починається ж відео from... Друзі, всім привіт, буквально декілька хвилин будемо розпочинати. Найголовніше, не губіться, тримайте один одного міцно. От зараз забувся хлопчик маленький і Каріна Галицька мама, якщо ви зараз чуєте, будь ласка, вже є, знайшли? Все. Не губіться, знаходьте один одного обов'язково. І прекрасна вечора.
Какой мальчик? Як звати, як прізвище? Андрій Столярчук. Андрій Столярчук, знайшли? Де? Ти Андрій? Столярчук? Де?
Буквально 5 метрів треба пройтися.
5 метрів пройдіть, заберіть сина. Я вас дуже прошу. Ми
Все,
зараз
не губіться. 20 секунд до початку.
за 20 секунд в прямому ефірі. Ми не зможемо втрачати... не втрачайте дітей.
Доброго вечора! Ми з України! Hello, Europe! Hello, world!
Hello, everybody who is watching us. We are live from Berlin, and this is the second telethon Save Ukraine, Stop War.
Today is the day of Kyiv, but we are here in Berlin because we want to shout to the whole world.
The terrible, terrible war of Russia against Ukraine has been going on for 3 months already. The enemy has been trying to wipe Ukraine off the world map by illegal actions since the first days of the full-scale invasion.
But the truth and European values are on our side, and we will definitely win. Unfortunately, the war continues, and we still need your support to help the victims.
Thanks to the first international charity marathon Save Ukraine, we raised almost 45 million hryvnias and helped 158,000 people.
Today we are holding a marathon for a second time to raise funds for medical equipment that will save many lives. Information on where to send funds is already on the screen. This is a QR code and a fundraising platform, United24.
Today is the day of Kyiv, and we are in Berlin. You're watching us in more than 20 countries right now on TV, as well as by streaming platforms and social networks all around the world.
Politicians, cultural figures, stars, athletes, influencers, we have united everyone for the sake of saving lives.
During the broadcast, we will be in direct contact with the studio in Kyiv and many capitals of the world.
And we already see the Kyiv studio and our wonderful colleague, Marichka Padalko. Marichka, hello!
Hi, Marichka. Hello. Nice to see you. How are you? How's Kyiv now?
Nice to see you. Good evening. We are from Ukraine. Добрий вечір. Ми з України. Маша. Today, fortunately, we didn't have any shelling or attacks, but we did have sirens, and the war is still going on in many parts of Ukraine. And today, we would like to start our event with the song that inspires Ukrainians the most through bad times and good times. It's the national anthem of Ukraine. And today, it will be performed by the world-famous Ukrainian folk choir named after Grigory Verevka. Wherever you're watching us, on TV, in the square, please listen and sing, if you can, the national anthem of Ukraine.
Thank you, Marichka. Thank you, everybody who is here on the square, on the main square of Berlin. Thank you, everybody watching us. I'm sure we all are proud to be Ukrainians. I'm proud to be Ukrainian, and I'm waiting for that moment when we all return home to the full stadium to celebrate our victory.
Yeah, that's true, but now we still need your support to win. So QR code is on the screen. Please donate right now.
Today, the whole world is with us, and now we are ready to hear the important message of the Chancellor of Germany, Mr. Olaf Scholz.
Hello, Kiev. Hello, Ukraine. We stand with you. Our hearts and thoughts are with you today, like every day since Russia attacked your country. We are joining hands with our friends and partners with ongoing financial support to ensure that Ukraine's economy does not collapse. We are sending weapons to Ukraine, breaking with a long-standing German tradition of not delivering weapons into war zones. Nearly 800,000 Ukrainians have found refuge in Germany. We are welcoming them with open arms. And we are already making plans to rebuild Ukraine after the war, because this war will end. President Zelensky said it on the 8th of May. The Ukrainian sun will end the winter that began February 24th. Putin will not win. We remember those who have lost their lives to Russia's brutal aggression. We think of those who have been injured, who have lost their homes, who live in daily fear of Russian bombs, missiles and tanks. And we support those who are bravely fighting for Ukraine against tyranny and oppression. We stand united for Ukraine, for freedom, for the rule of law and for dignity, as European sisters and brothers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Scholz. And of course, today's support is especially needed for cities that are suffering from the Russian occupation. Both military and civilians are fighting every day, not only for our lives, but as well for lives of all Europeans.
Mariupol, a symbol of courage and valor of Ukrainian warriors. A legend, and at the same time one of the most horrible places on earth now. The heroes of Mariupol defended it for a solid 3 months. For that time, the enemy razed the city to the ground.
Помогите в конце-то концов! Остановите эту войну! Остановите, пожалуйста!
At this very moment, the same is being done to Severodonetsk, Popasna, Rubizhne, Lysychansk, Kherson. Over 1,000 townships remain under Russia's occupation. Since the Second World War, the world had not seen such atrocities.
Andriy Linik, a surgeon. During the 95 days of full-scale war, he conducted more than 100 civilian and military operations. Medical director for surgical work of Chernihiv Regional Hospital.
If we had such kind of equipment like RC Arc for being able to control X-ray situation when operating in our operating theaters, it would be much more effective for us and our patients to get better results in our surgery. So I ask you to join us and to help us. Thanks.
Donate to protect. Donate to save. Donate to rebuild. United 24. Ukraine. u24.gov.ua.
The genocide of the Ukrainian people is what Ukraine has been going through for 95 days, defending the borders of Europe from the Russian invader. We stand up for our values, and there are European values as well, and we deserve to become a member of the whole European family.
Yeah, that's true. On cultural front, the band Okean Elzy is fighting for these values. But now, instead of the stadiums, they support the fighting spirit of our soldiers. And their song, Misto Marie, the city of Maria, is dedicated to Mariupol.
Добрий вечір.
Mariupol, a symbol of courage and valor of Ukrainian warriors.
Good evening, Berlin. Guten Abend, Berlin. Vielen Dank dem deutschen Volk für seine Unterstützung. Дякуємо! These days, it's very important that all Europe supports us. And we thank for all these flags. We thank for all this energy. And we thank for everything Germany and Europe does for us. But this is only the beginning. We need more. We need more weapons. We need support. We need your hand next to ours to win in this war, which Ukraine fights for the future of the whole Europe and the whole free world. And we need to free all the defenders of Mariupol who are real heroes. And we need to come them back, because these are real heroes. These are people who we will taught our children and grandchildren on their examples. Дякуємо героям Маріуполя! Слава Україні! Сонце зійшло над Азовом, вітер над дюнами дме, холод, але пісок пахне весною. Очі вже звикли до втоми, надто багато причин. Мрію, як нам буде знов добре з тобою. І корабель гармати не розіб'ють мою мрію, віру ніколи не зране серце моє. Буде до віку стояти праведне місто Марії, доки над гордим Азовом сонце встає. Небо гримить над Азовом, ворог гарматами б'є, з вечора навіть бетон пахне війною. Думати, як буде завтра, часу нема і причин. Серце й руки давно звикли до бою. І корабельні гармати не розіб'ють мою мрію, віру ніколи не зрадить серце моє. Буде до віку стояти праведне місто місто Марі, доки над горним Азовом сонце встає. Ми залишились собою, ми загорнулись у ніч, і вільні уста стисли від болю. Але й найглибші підвали світло повернеться знов. Крик нового дня вже рветься на волю. Україна і корабель гармати не розіб'ють мою мрію. Віру ніколи не зранить серце моє. Буде до віку стояти праведне місто Маріє, доки над гордим Азовом сонце встає. Доки над вільним Азовом сонце встає. Доки над нашим Азовом сонце встає. Слава Україні! Слава нації! Україна!
Today we will be in direct contact with all the countries, and they organized a flash mob support for the cities that have been suffered the most or currently under the occupation of the aggressor. And now we say hello to Greece. Greece is on the air with us. Tell us, please, do you hear us? Do you see us?
Oh, hi!
Yes,
So many
hello.
of you.
Dear friends, Athens is with you. We are thousands of miles away, but with Ukraine in our hearts. Behind me you can see people, Ukrainians. A lot of them are from Mariupol, as I am. What do I feel? I feel pain. Pain for my city that now exists only on the map. I also feel hope that this bloody horror will stop very soon. Near me is the ambassador of Ukraine to the Hellenic Republic, Sergei Shutenko. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Greece is the cradle of democracy, but Ukraine now is the defender of democracy. Greece has special ties to Mariupol. And here is some people, some Ukrainians from Mariupol. And we will deoccupy Mariupol, and we will, together with Greece, rebuild it. And now we are gathered at the Justice Square, and justice will be brought upon Russia for its terror done to Mariupol, for terror done in Ukraine, for terror done to energy market, to terror done to the food security. But together we'll prevail.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And now let's listen to words of an ordinary Mariupol young man who escaped from the war and now found a shelter here in Greece.
With my roots in Mariupol, I with pride declare that the world must be brave like Mariupol, and we must be brave like Ukraine. Together, we will destroy the Kremlin threat. Stand with Ukraine.
With your donations, each of you separately, and all of us together, we can make this war stop. So, stay with us. Save Ukraine.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Greece.
much. Mariupol is in the heart of every Ukrainian right now, wherever we were, whenever we live. And of course, the strength and unity of our people impresses the whole planet. Thank you so much
Thank you. Yes, that's true, because volunteers, entrepreneurs, activists, rescuers, children, adults, everyone helps the armed forces of Ukraine to win. And right now we want to show you how they do it.
What makes the Ukrainian army invincible? It is the love, care, and trust placed in our military by ordinary Ukrainians.
Потрібен інвентар і шкарпетки, і рації. Ось інвент, ось шкарпетки. А український народ такий хопа, і понеслась. Тарам-пам-пам.
Civilian volunteers are the army of our home front, the people who are ready to sacrifice everything for our shared victory.
Трирічний українець із Кролевця на Сумщині віддав Збройним силам України дрон, про який шалено мріяв.
Are the last of their pension money. Now it no longer matters what you were or what you did before the war, as we are all united by one common goal, to help our armed forces, and one shared dream to prevail in this horrible war.
Всі, як мураха, як один механізм. Просто кожен бере собі роботу і кожен її робить.
Ми переможемо і ми будемо найкращі. Нас ніхто не переможе. Нас ніхто не переможе.
Пішов на пиріжки до солдатів, щоб гнали москалів звідти.
Ukrainian volunteers are as brave as our soldiers. The whole world can be proud and look up to them.
Доброго дня! Ми з України!
Today is the 29th of May, but I can tell you honestly, all the Ukrainians are still living in February. Exactly speaking, in the 24th of February, that was the day which was the start of a terroristic war of Russia against our country, my country, everybody. And we only have our messages, we have our chats. How are you? Where are you? Are you safe? Is it okay? How was this night? We are just keeping in touch with our friends and families every night, every day during these 95 days.
And right now, the singer Malovin will tell his story about life during the war. And of course, I'd like to remind you, please donate. Keep donating. It is very important for all Ukrainians.
Швидкоплинно, не залишай своїх друзів, вони крила. Змушуй себе, коли сил не вистачає, бо крім тебе самого ніхто тебе не знає. Руку тримай, чуєш, вітер нам шепоче, не залишай своїх мрій, як того хочуть, і пам'ятай, що неможливого немає, бо крім тебе самого ніхто тебе не знає. Спину тримай, коли боляче стріляють ті, хто зовсім не з нами, а гадають, що все знають, не зволікай. Час для того, щоб літати, а за правду, свободу нам крила не зламати. Не повертайся хвилею болю, не накривай мене силою долі. Не залишайся, а краще йди, скільки втратив я сил. Ми не для того, хто завжди в мінорі, бачить лише мокрі очі знайомих, їх серце ховає, і ти не шукай, більше їм не дзвони. Не повертайся хвилею болю, не накривай мене силою долі. Не залишайся, а краще йди, скільки втратив я сил. Ми не для того, хто завжди в мінорі, бачить лише мокрі очі знайомих, їх серце ховає, і ти не шукай, більше їм не дзвони. Ukraine is a free, brave, modern, and democratic country. Ukraine respects the right of the LGBT community. We are one. Please donate. Ukraine needs your support. Slava Ukraini!
Melvin, thank you so much. And you know, it is very important for all of us that the whole civilized world is on our side, and the whole world of political leaders of the world as well. And right now, let's listen to their messages.
The United Kingdom's unflinching support for the brave people of Ukraine. They ask for nothing except to live in peace and freedom in their own land, which is the right of every country. And all nations that believe in this right and want it for themselves share an obligation to stand with Ukraine against Vladimir Putin's aggression. We in the United Kingdom have been proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with our Ukrainian friends from the very beginning, supplying Javelin and N-Law missiles to defend against tanks, Starstreak missiles to protect against air attack, Brimstone to guard against the threat from the sea. I have never been more certain that Ukraine will win and Britain will be with you for as long as it takes. Thank you, and Slava Ukraini.
Today, Putin's regime attacks not only Ukraine. It attacks the whole free and democratic world. And it is our shared duty to stop this destructive force before it is too late. Разом до перемоги.
I know and I believe that every good thought and practical deed to help Ukraine adds up. It is the arithmetic of decency and humanity. We in Latvia have no doubt evil will be defeated. Ukraine will win.
After the fighting broke out, we issued a press statement expressing our condolences for the damage and loss of properties and civilian lives.
Continuará expresando el rechazo a esta situación y seguirá atendiendo el llamado para que las voces de apoyo a Ucrania y de rechazo al ataque del que son víctimas por parte de Rusia se escuchen cada vez más fuertes. Hoy más que nunca estamos con Ucrania.
Very important words. Do you agree with me? All the Ukrainians need not only the support, we need your donations, we also need hope, we also need the confirmation of that you all believe in our victory, because every Ukrainian believes in it, lives with this belief in their hearts. Please stay with us, please stay with Ukraine. Now we have Austria on air.
Yeah, let's move on. Austria, good evening. Oh, so many of you there. Nice to see all of you. And of course, I see the signs that you support Severodonetsk. Is it true?
Exactly. Tonight we support Severodonetsk. Good evening, Berlin. Good evening, Kiev. Good evening, Ukraine. Thank you for the opportunity to participate in such a great event tonight. And tonight, the whole Ukrainian community, Ukrainian diaspora is on Heldenplatz in Vienna. We're supporting Severodonetsk. We stand with Ukraine. We're fighting and we're keep going. And tonight we have a special guest, Deputy Prime Minister for European, Euro-Atlantic Integration of Olga Panishina and Member of Parliament and Helmut Branch. Deputy Minister, your word.
Thank you so much, and Kiev and many other capitals here. Severodonetsk is the brotherhood city to Vienna, to the capital of democratic Europe, and today we're here to call upon the leaders of your nations to be as brave as you are, brave as you can.
Please donate to freedom, donate to democracy, donate to Ukraine in European Union. Embrace Ukraine, strengthen the Union. Let us be glory to Ukraine, glory to the European people.
Glory to heroes. Thank you so much.
We want to medicine equipment, medical equipment, which is very important for all their hospitals in our country, because no town, no city there is in our country where we didn't need the equipment. A lot of wounded people, a lot of hurt people, like children as well. So keep donating, we need this help. And now the next performance is from true friends of Ukraine, from Switzerland. This is the band Kade Bostani.
Their performance dedicated to the days of the executed Renaissance, to all the people who were fighting for Ukrainian culture and who was killed by the Russians. Let's watch, and of course don't forget to donate.
Destiny's my only friend. Killing the time, risking my life. Oh, I'm never gonna let you know. Only God can let you know. What about a new life? Death comes with a surprise. All I need is someone to stand by. Oh, I wanna go, I wanna trip, I wanna smile through all your lips. Killing the time, risking my life. I will never be afraid to go. I will never be afraid to go. We will see another sunrise. See another sunrise.
Thank you so much. Fantastic Kade Bostani. Thank you. And now we are back in touch with Kyiv. Як тебе не любити, Києве мій? How not to love you, my dear lovely Kyiv. Marichka, how are you and who's next?
Hello guys. I hope we have a great connection at this time, which is very important in many meanings of this word. And next, we'll have a very essential performer who wants to inspire some hope in our hearts at such a difficult time. Piano Boy. Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. please donate right now.
Ранені хижі звірі, яким рятувати все світ. Навіщо тобі твоя віра, якщо ти не віриш у все це? Напівпорожня надія рятує від порожнечі. Навіщо тобі країна, якщо ти плануєш втечу? Дорога кінця немає, а ти пройти її маєш. Життя полюбить навзаєм, лиш тих, хто пройшов по краю, лиш тих, хто не відхилився, хто не рахував зиски, хто стиснув зуби і бився, та чесне і вічне ти.
And now we are back in Berlin. We hope that during all the performances and all the speeches, you actively send help to Ukraine and Ukrainians, just as actively as we are supported by the superstars.
Ну, що б здавалося, слова, слова та голос, більш нічого, а серце б'ється, ожива, як їх почує. Тарас Шевченко.
The war in Ukraine has united Ukrainians as a nation. Every one of us is fighting on their own front. Some fight with weapons, some with their songs, and others with words.
Hi everyone, so I'm handing over my social media to Irina, the head of the Regional Perinatal Center in Kharkiv, Ukraine.
All to make sure the world knows the truth.
Ukraine will win the war, but now this is the place for our real feelings, and we want the world to see it and to share it.
Help Ukraine and save millions of lives.
We are grateful to Europe and the world for hearing us and supporting Ukraine.
And to show my support for the people of Ukraine.
And support the people of the Ukraine.
For helping us in our tragedy. Even under the threat of missile strikes, you give your love, embraces and smiles to our children. We stand together with Europe and the whole world. And this strengthens our belief in our victory. You are with us, and this makes us stronger both at the front line and on the cultural battlefield. We'll never forget your support.
We will never forget your support, and we keep supporting our country ourselves. From the first day of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the actors of the Kvartal 95 studio have remained in Kyiv and are helping the country bring victory closer. By serving in the National Guard, territorial defense, volunteering and charity concerts. Let's listen to their performance.
Yes, let's listen to their performance and of course keep donating. It is very important.
Київ, весна, В небі ракети, скотчем заклеєні склопакети. Дивлюся скрізь і не вірю своїм очам.
Місто в огнях, сірі дерева, замість зелених, замість птахів знову крики сирени.
Люди у сховищах, люди не сплять по ночах. Київ поранений, Києву не до весни.
Вкриває хрестом Володимир його з висоти.
Бо він не хоче, щоб ти,
чуєш, не хоче, щоб я
знов зустрічали весну у оточенні зла.
Прага, Берлін, Краків, Варшава.
Інші міста, інші держави
Двері відкрили, але неспокійно мені.
Бачу дім у вісні,
Зважую все, кожної миті, чи повертатися, чи залишитись. Що виберу я, легко здогадатись. Я повернуся у Київ і буде весна. Київ зеленим побачу я знову з вікна. Дуже не хочу, щоб я, дуже не хочу, щоб ти в інших містах рідний дім намагались знайти. Київ, каштани, фонтани, тюльпани.
Сонце, любов, мами із діточками.
І знову пробка на мості метро.
Без неї ніяк.
Київ шумить, сміється столиця.
В мирному місті весною не спиться. Знаю і вірю, що все має бути лиш так. Всі повернемося і знову буде весна. З нами повернеться Київ, що я і ти знав. Я дуже хочу, щоб ми разом зустріли той день. День, коли в серці країни розквітне весна. Обов'язково в країні розквітне весна.
In peace times, he is a superstar who fills up stadiums. And now during the war, he's a superhero because he helps the Ukrainian army a lot. Please welcome our pride, our artist, our beautiful and handsome artist, Max Barskich.
Кожен день нові шляхи, хай буде сонце там, де ти чекаєш на мене, плачеш даремно, все мене і навіть біль, не сумуй, посміхнись, зі мною все буде добре, твоя любов допоможе. Твій погляд лікує, ти все, що бракує, це прикро сумою. Не знаю, що завтра, як буде, насправді є сили, тримаюсь. А ти чекай мене, поки новий день мене. Якщо ти сумуєш, відчувай світло, і буде відстань непомітна. А ти чекай мене, і сонце в очах зійде. Через деякий час я повернусь додому, де все рідне і знайоме. День мене пощастить, кожен час і кожна мить, неначе остання, хвилює мовчання. Будь зі мною до кінця, я збережу своє життя, щоб побачити знову і обійняти любов'ю. А ти чекай мене, поки новий день мене. Якщо ти сумуєш, відчувай світло, і буде відстань непомітна. А ти чекай мене, і сонце в очах зійде. Через деякий час я повернусь додому, де все рідне і знайоме. А ти чекай мене, чекай мене. Зі мною поруч сам Боже, якщо треба, допоможе. А ти чекай мене, чекай мене. І знай, що все буде добре. Я скоро повернусь додому, а ти чекай мене.
Thank you, Europe. Save Ukraine. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Thank you so much, Max Barsky. Thank you. And of course, glory to the armed forces of Ukraine. And now we're moving on, and right now we have an air with wonderful, magnificent country, Lebanon.
Good evening, Lebanon. We know that there are a lot of students from Kharkiv with you right now. Can we hear them? Can we see them? Hi.
Greetings from the heart of Beirut, from Lebanon, the first Arab country which has condemned Russian aggression. Over 12,000 Lebanese students studied in Kharkiv, and today all of us, we stand with Kharkiv. Ukrainian school of Agatan al-Krimsky has organized a for this marathon special drawing contest, and the winner was Karim Haras, who depicted this crying eye and phoenix bird on the blue and yellow background. And we believe that Ukraine, Kharkiv, as well as Beirut, from the terrible explosion will arise as a phoenix from the ashes. And tonight we have with us Arab and Lebanese great star, composer and musician, Michel Fadel. Welcome, Michel.
Thank you, thank you. First of all, thank you. First of all, I love Ukraine. This is one. Second, I did lots of recording session with the Kiev Philharmonic Orchestra from 2006, more than 15 years. I send all my love, my compassion, my strength, and my support to the Ukrainians, and God bless you.
Greetings to Kiev and back to Berlin. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава! Thank you so much. Thank you for your support, of course. So the next performance is of the legendary Bono. He came to support Ukraine. He sang in the subway. Thank you, Bono, for your courageous deed, and we are proud that we have such a support.
And if the comic hits the stage and no one laughs, and if the crowd pulls a fearless face for the photograph, this is not a curtain call, this is the greatest act of all. I stand up for freedom. Whoa, whoa. Walk on, walk on. What you've got, they can't steal it. They can't even feel it. Walk on, yeah. Stay safe tonight. And if the dancer on the street wears a veil of tears, It's a dance no army can defeat. Love turns her fears into a kind of rage that can't be kept inside a cage. You fight or you fly, we're born or we die for freedom. Whoa, whoa, walk on. What you've got, they can't steal it, they can't even feel it. Walk on, walk on. Stay safe tonight. Oh, I know it aches, how your heart it breaks, and you can only take so much. Oh, how to know what it is till you're forced to flee one. Oh, until I return, I will have to be one. Oh, that's where the hurt is. Yeah, I know it aches, how your heart it breaks. You can only take so much. Walk on, walk on. All that you fashion, all that you make, all that you build, whatever they break, all that you dream of, all you design, all that you can leave behind, all that you reckon, all that you dare, all that you fought for when it wasn't there, all that you summit, the hills that you climb, all that you can leave behind, leave it behind. Not gonna leave it behind, no, no. Leave it behind. Not gonna leave it behind. Walk on. Walk on.
We are very grateful to all the Ukrainian stars who are holding their musical defense and helping our soldiers, our defenders, our refugees. Please also help us keep donating.
Yes, and then definitely together we will become stronger.
Today the whole civilized world stands with Ukraine.
Nobody knows when all this madness will be over, but what I know for sure is that Ukrainian families need help right now.
We're asking everyone to stand with our brave people. Please donate your support to our civilians and our refugees.
Join us and send help to Ukrainians.
The hearts of all Ukrainians are broken and we just want to live our normal, good life.
Save Ukraine. Stop the war.
We need to support from the people around the world.
And Kyiv will keep fighting, and Ukraine will keep fighting. And we will win.
So let's stand together as one for the sake of our common peaceful future.
Please support us because we need it just as Europe needs Ukraine.
Stop war. Be brave like Ukraine.
I want to thank everyone who's watching this right now to keep helping and supporting Ukraine.
There's no time to wait. We can all help Ukraine right now.
Please, stay with Ukraine. Stay together. We are strong together.
And I'm sure we will sing together in peaceful Ukraine soon.
And our biggest wish and dream is to win this war and to become the member of beautiful European family.
All about then a trauma surgeon.
in 95 days of a full-scale war has performed 350 operations on military and civilians. Deputy head of the trauma department in Zaporizhzhia Regional Hospital.
Join us and help us save more lives.
Donate to protect. Donate to save. Donate to rebuild. United 24. Ukraine. u24.gov.ua.
The next song is the direct appeal of Ukraine to the aggressor country, from U to Z to Russia, sung by Ukrainian patriot Monatic.
With the outbreak of the full-scale war, he raised funds for the needs of the armed forces of Ukraine. And also he created the Art Defense, an association of young artists, in order to write the history of Ukrainian culture together during this war. Please welcome Monatic.
Сам будував із душею свого тіла, а твоє ім'я війна, і це не наша вина. Ти обирала сама, як хотіла. Ти не робила мене сама собі вірна. Глибше, глибше, ти розвалила міста в мені, мости в мені, людей в мені вбила. О, ти сама прийшла з війною, але чує, ти собі назад зимою. Ти мене хотіла, але зрозумів я на твоє ім'я, на твоє ім'я, це так, на твоє ім'я. Ти гей, війна, ти гей, війна, ти гей, з України. Якщо нічого не лишилось, лиш перемагати я намагаюсь. Всі двері відчиняться, знай. Я не даремно вірю і навіть найміцніші грати будуть вибухати просто від сильних бажань. Моїх, не варто боятись болі, не варті лишитись обрали лише одні чутки. Кричу, бо хочу кричати і на своєму стояти. Я у небес прошу гучніше ще. Я хочу жити, я хочу жити, я хочу жити. Спокійно жити, я буду жити, я буду жити. Скільки не стріляй, я буду жити, ще краще жити. Ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити, ще краще жити. Ми будемо жити, ми будемо жити. Ми будемо жити, ще краще жити. Ми жили добре, жити будемо ще краще. Я щиро вірю, що я це побачу. Війна, йди геть з України на.
Thank you so much. Support Ukraine. Stay with Ukraine. Save Ukraine.
Thank you so much. Fantastic, Manatic. So we continue moving on, and another country with a huge fan zone has just joined us. Italy, France. Good evening. We hope we have a stable connection with you. Oh, cool. Describe, please, what is Ukraine like for you today?
Hello, world. Hello.
Unfortunately, we lost the connection with Italy, but we saw them. Thank you for gathering right now somewhere in Italy. So many people.
Maybe next, maybe later.
Maybe we will try to recall. Yeah, of course.
We'll fix the connection, and now we continue. Ukrainian culture has always been a part of European culture and gave birth to such world-famous artists as Kazimir Malevich, the composer George Gershwin, and we will continue this list further in the plot. Please keep donating.
Ukraine is proud of you. Mila Jovovich, David Duchovny, Igor Sikorsky, Queen Anne of France, Golda Meir, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sylvester Stallone, Olga Kurylenko, Mila Kunis, Steven Spielberg, Sigmund Freud, Kvitka Tsisek, Andy Warhol, Roxolana, Dustin Hoffman, Winona Ryder,
I would like to thank everyone who is donating money. Guys, you are incredible. Thank you very much for all the messages of support that we are getting in such a very difficult time. I really would like to invite you to Kiev, to Ukraine, when the war ends, and we believe that it will end with our victory, because we're being defended by such great, talented guys like band Anti-Tila, who are all in the front line. And by the way, being in the front line, they recorded a great song with the British singer Ed Sheeran, who also actively helps Ukraine. And today they will perform in Kiev at the railway station, and they are devoting this song to everyone who feels the pain of being separated during war with their loved ones.
Hi world. We are Anti-Tila and we are at railway station in Kiev. This is a place where thousands of Ukrainians are escaping the war. We will definitely win, and we will definitely wait for everyone at home.
Я сам на сам, ранкова тиша, у ній весь світ і кожна людина. Я все віддам, я все залишу, верни на мить мої тих, кого не долюбив, і тих, кому я не встиг сказати важливе, сказати важливе. Це новий світанок, вітається з нами, він кличе нас далі, у скроні віє подих нової весни, життя починає, життя починає. Ділись вогнем, запалюй ним серця, шукай слова, що проростуть. Настане день, і ті, для кого жив, упасти не дадуть. Ті, кого вірно любив, ті, кому крила розкрив, осяявши небо, осяявши небо.
We are back in Berlin, and we want to remind everybody who is with us right now that we are fundraising money. We are waiting for your donation, and each donation is very important because all this money will go for medical equipment, which is very necessary for our country right now because there are thousands of people affected by war. There are a lot of people in hospitals in every town and every city, wounded people, wounded soldiers, civilians, children. So please don't forget to donate.
Yes, since independence, Ukraine has become a European country with a free market economy, pluralistic democracy, strong traditions of free and fair elections, an active civil society and respect for human rights and freedoms.
And that's why we have such an active support of world leaders. Let's listen to them and keep donating.
After 3 months of Russia's brutal and genocidal war, our task remains the same: We must keep supporting Ukraine. This means more military, humanitarian and economic support to Ukraine, and more sanctions against the aggressor. And we must make the aggressor pay for every bullet, for every house, for every bridge destroyed. Ukraine has chosen the European path and is literally fighting for it. So it is our duty in the European Union to give them opportunity to prove they qualify. Slava Ukraini.
At the beginning of the unprovoked and unjustified attack on your country, the citizens of the Republic of North Macedonia identify with and support your just cause every day. This tragedy must end. The world needs a free and sovereign Ukraine.
I would like to extend a strong support of Croatia on your sovereignty, on your freedom, but also on the European future of Ukraine. Slava Ukraini.
The Netherlands supports Ukraine's right to defend itself. In your darkest hour, we stand with you, and we will continue to stand with you.
Ireland's support for Ukraine is resolute. We will stand with Ukraine for as long as it takes to end this immoral war and to rebuild a sovereign, free Ukraine. And we look forward to the day that a free, safe and sovereign Ukraine takes its place within our European family.
So thank you for these supporting words. Now we continue to travel the world because the support of Ukraine and Ukrainians is so huge. And now we have straight connection with a wonderful country, with the real friends of us,
here with
Poland.
Everybody, with all of you, with the whole world. And can you come with me and look what's going on here? This is the support, the love, the gratitude of Ukrainian people to all of the Polish people. I am almost about to cry when I see this. There was a march of gratitude. There is a concert to show the love and to show how thankful they are. And as a Polish person, I can only say, you are not refugees here. You are our friends. You are our guests. And we stand with you. We stand with Ukraine, and we will never give up because your freedom is our freedom. And here with me is... yes, this is, see the love, the power, is our ambassador of Ukraine to Poland. Hello, can you...
So, I will say a few words, but first of all, we wanted to give this flower because we give to everyone to say thank you, dziękuję, for all Polish people for what they done for Ukrainians here in Poland. But not only in Poland, but also for support and solidarity with Ukraine and Ukrainian people.
Today, our sister city for this charity marathon is Borodianka. It is very important for us because it's a symbol. It's a city that was almost completely destructed twice within 82 years. So was Poland. But the spirit you cannot ever destroy. And I think this is what all of your people are showing, all of the people, the heroes that are fighting. And my question is, what does Ukraine need now? What is it?
You know, we have a lot of energy, if you can see. We have a lot of creativity. We have a lot of people who really will fight to win this war. But we will definitely win with such support that we are getting from Polish people. What we need now is a unity of the free world in supporting Ukraine. What we need now is arms. Arms that will help us to win the war and to make a peace. And definitely these Polish people, they are real, they are so big supporters of Ukraine, and they help Ukrainians here in Poland, they help Ukrainians in Ukraine, and they desire the Nobel Prize, Peace Nobel Prize for Polish people, because with this support we will win, and then we will have a peace, not only in Ukraine, but also all around the world.
Thank you so much. Andriy Deszczyca, the ambassador of Ukraine to Poland. I would like to say that I think we stand together as the whole world. I am grateful that I am Polish and that we can stand together here on this stage, and we will fight, and Ukraine will be free. But now please donate and please be part of this freedom. We really need you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look at this.
Dziękujemy, dziękujemy Polsce, dziękujemy się. Thank you all the well.
Thank you very much. Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you, Poland. Thank you. You became a real home for millions of Ukrainians, and we appreciate this. This is a really historical period in our connections, and we will never forget this. And hello, Ida, if you hear us still, if you see us, Ida Novakovska was the co-host of the first marathon, which was held in Warsaw months ago. Hello, Ida. Nice to see you again.
Ukraine is defending the security of Europe at a very high price. According to the official UN data, almost 4,000 civilians have already died during 3 months of the war. Also, according to the statistics of the Prosecutor General's office, 440 children were injured and 242 children were killed. Now we want to observe a minute of silence to honor all the victims of this war.
Моє звернення, Боже, до Тебе. Ти над нами все чуєш і бачиш, як вогнем вкрилось мирне небо, як в підвалі дитя тихо плаче. Всемогутній наш Господи, добрий, Твоя велич немає тут міри. Хай як Ти, воїн, буде хоробрий, хай в серцях буде ще більше віри. Вбережи нашу землю родючу, щоб плоди нам продовжили віку. І спаси від каховки до бучі душі жінки, дітей, чоловіка. І своєю святою водою вмий обличчя від вражої крові. Наша віра й надія з Тобою. Дай в серця нам ще трохи любові.
Отче наш, щодня українці злітають до Тебе. Отче наш, і просять, закрий нам долонями небо. Отче наш, щодня українці злітають до Тебе. Отче наш, і просять, закрий нам долонями небо.
Pray for Ukraine.
Alona, Jeremy Hale. Thank you, the world, for sharing our pain. But now we have to move on, and another country is joining us now, and this is France. Good evening. Nice to see all of you, and of course I know that tonight you support Bucha.
Yes, of course. Hello from Paris, and whole France supports Ukraine. We stand with Bucha and all Ukrainian cities. The inhuman actions of Russian soldiers against the civilians destroy all the moral aspects of this war. Ukraine needs the entire democratic world. In recent years, France has not stood aside from Ukraine's problems, and these days takes a clear position in supporting Ukrainians. Because for France, justice is the foundation on which its values of freedom, equality, and brotherhood stand. Every weekend, Ukrainian and French people are gathering up to support Ukraine, to spread the information about Russian crimes against the humanity. Our hearts are with Bucha and all cities of Ukraine. Please donate to our marathon because we need the new medical equipment for Ukrainian defenders and the war victims. Glory to Ukraine, glory to Ukrainian heroes. Слава Україні!
Героям слава! Дякуємо дуже.
Thank you.
It's unbelievable. Can you imagine? You see all the countries, all the squares all around the world from now, and all these people could be at homes, want to be at homes. They shouldn't be there. Of course, we appreciate and we thank you a lot to all the countries which became homes for us. But look how many people left their homes. Now we have another video support is from France by Bernard Henry Lévy. Please, welcome.
Amis ukrainiens, je rentre de Zaporizhzhia et j'étais il y a quelques jours à peine sur le front de Goulaï-Polé. Plus que jamais, je suis à vos côtés. Plus que jamais, je défends votre combat pour la liberté, pour l'Europe et contre le fascisme poutinien. Votre guerre de résistance est juste et elle ne peut avoir qu'un dénouement, la capitulation de la Russie et la victoire de l'armée ukrainienne. Stand with Ukraine, Slava Ukraini!
Dear friends, please don't forget that each of your donations can save a life. I remind you that all the funds raised during this marathon will be spent on medical equipment, which is so necessary for all Ukrainians.
This year's victory of Ukraine at Eurovision and the strong support from European viewers confirm our cultural similarity and diversity in the same time. We know that you have been waiting for them. Stefania is the name of each mother, each Ukrainian mother, courageous and strong, each mother of our country. Please welcome our pride, the winners of Eurovision 2022, Kalush Orchestra.
Стефанія, мамо, мамо, Стефанія, розквітає поле, а вона сивіє. Заспівай мені, мамо, колискову, хочу ще почути твоє рідне слово.
Вона мене колисала, дала мені ритм і напевне силу болі не забрати мене, подала, вона напевне знала, може більше і від сола, вона ломаними дорогами прийдуть, я завжди до тебе, вона не розбудить, не будить, мене в сині бурі, забере бабулі, тітулі, ніби вони кулі. so much. Thank you for supporting Ukraine. It's present for you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, congratulations of your winning.
Thank you. You know, we are famous not only for our Eurovision victories, we are very proud of our sport achievements. Olympic and Paralympic champions and football players who are gathering stadiums to help their country now.
The international sporting victories of Ukraine are yet another source of our fortitude. Dynamo Kyiv is the team that has the most sporting titles in Ukraine. It is one of the most distinguished football teams in Eastern Europe. Oleg Blokhin, Igor Belanov, Andriy Shevchenko. Those are golden names of the world football. They were recognized as the world's best football players. Now, Dynamo is bringing us closer to our victory over the Russian invaders. A series of matches for peace will raise funds that will be used to support those who suffered from the war. Peace and victory will be ours.
We are unbreakable on the football field, just like our warriors on a battlefield.
This is a club that brings up the winners and the true patriots of their country.
Dynamo plays football for the people, for peace in Ukraine.
I believe we will meet at the stadium in Kyiv again and we will win together. Kyiv is impossible without football.
Today it is important that each of us do what he can and help to Ukraine.
Ukraine will definitely win. We believe in victory. Glory to Ukraine!
Football club Dynamo Kyiv decided to build an outpatient clinic in the Bucha district, the village of Gurivshchina. The president of football club Dynamo Kyiv, Igor Surkis, is here now and he wants to express his gratitude to Germany. Please welcome.
Добрий вечір, Україна! Danke, Deutschland! Für die Schulfe! Ange Ukraina! Dynamo Kyiv ist mit euch! Слава Україні! Разом до перемоги!
Дякуємо.
Дякуємо вам, Ігоре. Дякуємо. Thank you so much. And also our thanks to LaRue Helps Ukraine EV Foundation. Since the beginning of war, they have been helping Ukrainian refugees who came to Berlin. Now, I know we don't get the Kyiv studio, we have some technical problems.
But it's not a problem for all of us.
Do we have Marichka right now? No?
No, we don't. Okay, we move on. Thank you once again, Dynamo Kyiv, and to all the athletes and to the whole world who now support Ukraine. And Onuka will continue to hold the musical defense with a very sensual performance from Kyiv. Let's watch.
Good evening from Kyiv, Ukraine. We are Onuka Band and we thank you all for your help. Please support us because we need it just as Europe needs Ukraine. We will win together. Slava Ukraini!
частинах міста переховують нас на весни. Байдуже 3 кілометри між нами чи 300, аби не було війни. Ми зможем пережити, не переживай. У нас все є, але чогось немає. Ми зможем пережити, не переживай. У нас все є, але чогось немає. Холодні будинки в різних частинах міста переховують нас на весни. Байдуже 3 кілометри між нами чи 300, аби не було війни. Ми зможем пережити, не переживай. У нас все є, але чогось немає. Але все ж є. Ми зможем пережити, не переживай. У нас все є, але чогось немає. Але все ж є.
During 3 months of the war, dozens of cities, towns, and villages were wiped off Ukrainian land. People have lost their homes and their loved ones forever. The genocide of Ukrainians, propaganda, brutal cruelty, this is what the Russian army is proud of. Let's look at it. And don't forget that today we hope to fundraise money to buy more medical equipment for our hospitals because they are exhausted, really are.
Can you spot the difference? The full-scale war 2022 caught the Ukrainians at 4 o'clock in the morning, just like during the Second World War. Coincidence? Or a copycat crime? While the whole world has been united in the message "never again" for 70 years, Russia decided to do it again. During the Second World War, residents of Paris, Warsaw, and other European capitals experienced all the horrors of airstrikes and occupation. Today, history is repeating itself. Many of the Ukrainian villages, towns and cities are under Russia's occupation. We remember and fight for each and every one of them. Mariupol, Kherson, Melitopol, Berdyansk, Donetsk, Luhansk and Sevastopol. 80 years ago, Nazism spread all over Europe and the world like a cancerous tumor. Today, Ukraine is fighting a new plague. But this disease threatens not only Ukraine, not only Europe, but the world at large. We must prevent another global tragedy. And this can only be done together. We are sincerely grateful to everyone for their help. History should teach and not repeat itself.
We will never forgive Russia. And thank you, the whole world, for not turning your back on us today. And thank you for your support and your donations.
We all remember 4 in the morning on the 24th of February, when we all woke up because war began in our country. The first, we needed to explain our children that this is the real war in the 21st century. Then we needed to call and SMS to our relatives. Where are you? What's going on? What are you gonna do? And for 3 months, we keeping in touch with them. And for now, we understand there is nothing more priceless than our beloved ones. Keep in touch with them. And this is about the heart kiss is gonna sing us.
Залиш мені трохи сил, мій холодний розум затоплює люті злива. Я не просила рятувати мене кулями. Той, хто прийшов, проросте тут травою отруйною. Поміняно мрій на приціл, я тримаю твою руку в своїй руці. Наші сльози на першій шпальті, а я знову питаю, мамо, як ти? Мамо, як ти? Як ти? Люди з кривавими рукавами руйнували храми, але Бог літав між нами. Очі дитини моєї країни вмить стали дорослими, а я стала скелею, серце лишилося вдома під соснами. Я питаю, мамо, як ти? Мамо, як ти? Мамо, як ти? Мамо, як ти? Як ти? Як ти? Слава Україні! Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donation. We know that all human hearts are with Ukraine. We ask all the politicians to make the right choice. Stand for Ukraine!
Thank you so much. The Harkis. So, dear friends, during this marathon, we saw a huge number of wonderful people who have definitely sent their hearts to all of us. And right now, it's time to meet another wonderful people from the United States of America. Hello!
Hi. Hi there, greetings from the United States. We are so excited to be with you today. And first of all, let me send my love to city of Kyiv, capital of great people, capital of Ukraine, and capital of my heart. But without no doubts, every Ukrainian city and town and village now is hero city because they stay so strong and fight for our democracy. And we are so honored to have Ambassador to the United States, Oksana Markarova, with us today. Your Excellency, floor is yours.
Hello to everyone from Ukraine House in the heart of Washington, D.C. Let me tell you from the American people and from everyone here a strong words of support that we know that President Biden, all administration, everyone in Congress, both parties, but most importantly, all ordinary Americans support us in our fight for democracy and freedom. And we are proud here, and all Americans tell us that they are proud of every city, Chernihiv, Kharkiv, Kyiv, Borodyanka, Bucha, everyone. Stay strong. American people are with us, and the more help is coming in weapons, support, and devastating sanctions for Russia. We will win in this war. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
Thank you, USA. Thank you for your words. The whole world is with us. The whole world is standing around the Ukraine. This is the time to give Ukraine a clear prospect of European Union membership. The meeting of the European Council in June will be decisive for making a political decision on granting Ukraine the status of a candidate country. With such support from the political leaders all over the world, we believe we'll become full members of the European Union.
My heartfelt congratulations to the people of Ukraine on the day of Kyiv. May you be victorious in the pursuit of freedom and protection of your land. Georgia firmly stands by Ukraine and Ukrainian people. Slava Ukraini.
Din is-sena Kyiv edha tesperjenza gwerra fuq it-territorju tagħha, qed tesperjenza invażjoni li la kienet meħtieġa u lanqas ħadd provoka għaliha. Wara ħsibietna jmorru ma' ċittadini, mhux biss ta' Kyiv, imma tal-Ukrajna kollha.
This war has brought shame on Russia and the Russian people, but this war has also earned the Ukrainian people the respect and admiration of every peace and freedom-loving country in the world for their heroic resistance. And let every country in Europe, every country that belongs to a democratic community of nations, every country that believes in international rules-based order not forget that the Ukrainians are also fighting for us, and we should do everything we can to support them. Ukraine is not alone.
I want to express Austria's solidarity with you, the people of Ukraine. Since Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine on 24 February 2022, you have again been living the horrors of a war. I saw with my own eyes the horrible crimes committed against Ukrainians in Bucha. My message to those fighting on the battlefields, sheltering from rockets or fleeing from Russia's reckless attacks, come from the heart. We stand by your side.
Hungary clearly condemns the Russian aggression and the armed invasion of Ukraine. We demand the investigation of all war crimes and plea for an adequate punishment on those who committed these barbaric acts against mankind. Hungary and the Hungarian people stand with the innocent victims. All we long for is peace. The sooner, the better.
All the support
work that we've heard from political leaders. We hear every word, and it's really important to hear all these words of support during war, and we've heard it for 3 months. Next to perform will be a very exclusive work of Natalka Mogilevska. She's been in Kiev since very first day of war and went to destroy cities near Kiev. And here you'll see what she saw. Please donate. QR code is on the screen.
Це був капець, бо я чула себе постійно. Вони мене не відімкнули.
За наше майбутнє з тобою. Боже, як боляче, думки по колу постійно лишила чоловіка, щоб врятувати
Ну, так вони ж мені сказали, що на мене виходить.
Звичайна жінка з України.
Чому?
Вільна та непокірна душа, рвана та сильна я вдома, попри білі втоми.
1, 2.
Війна буде боліти, дай нам Бог це прожити, я вдома, сонце вийде скоро.
Guys,
Вільна та непокірна душа, рвана та сильна я.
Я фото хотіла зробити без мікрофону.
Війна буде боліти, дай нам Бог це прожити, я вдома, сонце вийде скоро.
We are back in Berlin. I remind you that we are live from here, from Germany, and we have the second marathon, Save Ukraine, Stop War. And I want to tell you again about the LaRue Helps Ukraine EV Foundation. It's here in Berlin. And as you can see behind me, a lot of Ukrainian people, I want to tell all of them, if there are refugees among you, you can go to this foundation and get help and support from them.
Yeah, thank you once again for this wonderful and huge support for Ukrainians. We really want that every word of influencers to reach your hearts. Today we need your help. We need to buy medical equipment and save those people who suffered from the war. Send us your donations, please.
Right now, I need you to make some noise for Ukraine!
I'm John Bon Jovi, and I'm standing up for Ukraine.
Firstly, I just want to say to all Ukrainians that I love you, I stand with you.
I just cannot stop thinking about the senseless and profane, murderous attacks on the people of Ukraine.
I'm standing up for Ukraine.
Now speaking to European countries, to the United States of America, asking for help to my country. Ukraine is in a state of war.
World leaders, I stand up for Ukraine. We need you to hear the call from activists and advocates who are working closely with refugees.
Together, we can reach millions of people in dire, desperate need right now. I hope you'll join us.
Help amplify this message so our leaders know we must take action immediately. We stand with Ukraine.
Let everyone's voices be heard around the world to support funding and humanitarian efforts for the Ukraine.
Stand up for the Ukraine!
Konstantin Loboyko, an anesthesiologist, PhD of medical science. In 95 days of a full-scale war, about 300 people heavily wounded with gunshots and landmine explosives have been rescued under his supervision. Head of Intensive Care Department in Kharkiv Regional Clinical Hospital.
Нам дуже необхідне нове медичне обладнання. Приєднуйся та допоможіть.
Donate to protect. Donate to save. Donate to rebuild. United 24. Ukraine. u24.gov.ua.
Please do not stop to donate. And now, the Lithuanian, Ukrainian, Basol and Ineos band preparing to their performance. By the way, Basol has Ukrainian roots, and we are really proud of that.
Вдихаєш світло і тихо без слів. Він не відчув, як ти злетів. Говориш слово, яке почути хотів. Що сказав, ніхто не зрозумів. А я в небесне море, море повін, не знаю, чекає мене, ще не знайшов ти ніде. А я в небесне море, а я в небесне море, море повін, одним зі спокоєм став, як ти сказав, як ти сказав. Statek miastos, popuszczę smutek, i rozkaz o kursie świastowym. Nelek slejko, sumit świataus, arba pasakity kaskautas. Oškilini jūra, jūros dugna, kur kuriuosende, kur neatrasime. Oškilini jūra, jūros dugna, ir beveik apsurende, kaip ir sakei, kaip ir sakei. Europe, world, please do this. Support our lovely Ukraine from all over the world. Yes. Ти задати себе, ти задати себе. А я в небесне море, море повін, де знає, чекає мене, ще не знайшов ти ніде. А я в небесне море, а я в небесне море, море повін, одним зі спокоєм став, як ти сказав, як ти сказав. Ачу, thank you, дякую. Please, everyone, world, Europe, please help Ukraine to breathe. Support and donate. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Basol and Ineos, Lithuanian, Ukrainian band. Thank you so much.
Actually, these wonderful paintings on the screens are of Ukrainian artist Oleg Shuplak. Also, thanks for sunflower, the symbol of the marathon, to Daniel Skripnik.
You know, dear friends, while we are here in Berlin, live from Berlin, in Kiev, which is celebrating its Day of Kiev, right now the air raid alert is on. We really want this war will end with our victory, definitely with our victory, but you really know that we need your support, your donations, weapons, and just your hearts and warm words. It is very important for all of us. Stand with Ukraine, it is very important. And now we continue, and another country with the great support and great people is already on air. Hello, Canada!
Happy Kiev's Day. Hello, Berlin. Greetings from Toronto. And here today in Toronto, we see a huge support of Ukraine. And Ukrainian flag is flying in Toronto, the biggest square, and will be flying here up to our victory. And we have here with me the deputy mayor of Toronto, a very good friend of Ukraine and friend of us, with Toronto staying shoulder to shoulder with us in our fight for our freedom and democracy. And we here feel today a huge support of every Canadian and Canadian government, supporting us with the financial support, supporting us in our fight for our land, and also supporting us today on our humanitarian needs. And today we have a very important goal. And we are now, while hearing the music, while standing here, we are donating and we are collecting money for this so needed medical equipment that is in lives of Ukrainians on the front lines, on our eastern regions. And being here in Toronto and in Canada, I'm calling everybody in Canada, everybody throughout the world who is watching us, to donate Ukraine 24 Global Initiative and to help us in our fight and help us to save our lives of Ukrainians. Slava Ukraini! And thank you to Canada.
Thank you, Canada. Thank you so much. And you hear these voices of thousands of Ukrainians who right now flee the war and here in Berlin, but they believe that in the nearest future we will have an opportunity to come back to their homes.
She created the International Center for Information Resistance so that the whole world knows what's really happening in Ukraine. The Legend Award of the Ukrainian stage, solist of the ensemble of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Please welcome Tina Karol.
Yeah, Оплески собі.
We're back to Kiev. Today we mark the day of Kiev. Guys, we're back to Kiev. Добрий вечір. Today we mark the day of the city, but we don't have such a big celebration as you do have in Berlin. But I believe one day after our victory, we'll be able to invite everyone here to celebrate, to have a great. We can invite all of you for Eurovision to Ukraine. Of being a part of Europe, of joining the European Europe. And soon in June there will be a very crucial meeting of the Council of Europe where we hope that a political decision will be taken to make Ukraine a candidate state. See my t-shirt? It's about being a part of Europe, and I believe that Ukrainian people deserve to be a part of Europe. I would like to thank everyone today for your donation, for your open hearts, for being united around Ukraine, for your inspiration for us to fight for our freedom. And hopefully one day we will all meet in Ukraine and celebrate. I would like to say big greetings to all Ukrainians who are in Berlin. Slava Ukraini, Berlin!
Thank you, Kyiv, and once again to all Ukrainians who are here in Berlin or somewhere in the world, it doesn't matter. You will forever be Ukrainian, and one day, I hope it could be very soon, we will gather somewhere in Kyiv or Severodonetsk or Berdyansk or Sevastopol or Donetsk or Luhansk, and we will celebrate the new Victory Day. And right now, we want to say once again, thank you so much to all the people from all over the world for your wonderful, magnificent support.
All of their stars, all of the artists who were here on this stage, they are always being asked, including me and Timur, what Ukrainians need for now. The whole planet is with them, we're supporting them, we're with them, and we say and answer all the time that Ukrainians are not victims. They are very, very strong and very united people. We are defending our country. We are defending the borders of Europe. All we need that the whole world saw that we are ready to this victory, and this will be the victory of all the humanity against the Russian terrorism.
Thank you, and Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!
Дякуємо всім українським артистам, які одною великою сім'єю сьогодні стоять на цій сцені і разом зі всім українським народом виборюють перемогу Україні. Вона обов'язково настане. Слава Україні! Коли настане день, закінчиться війна, там загубив себе, побачив аж до дна. Обійми мене, обійми мене, обійми, так лагідно і не пускай. Обійми мене, обійми мене, обійми. Твоя весна прийде нехай, І о, моя душа складай зброю вниз. Невже таки вона так хоче теплих слів? Обійми мене, обійми мене, обійми так лагідно і не пускай. Обійми мене, обійми мене, обійми. Твоя весна прийде нехай. Обійми мене, обійми мене, обійми. І більше так не відпускай. Обійми мене, обійми мене, обійми. Твоя весна прийде нехай. Разом до перемоги! Слава Україні! Я не знаю, чи це ще потрапить в ефір, але це не так важливо. Не можемо ми так просто закінчити без нашої самої головної пісні. Разом, щоб весь Берлін і вся Європа почула, і весь світ.
Люди, ви неймовірні. Дякуємо вам надзвичайно за цей вечір. Дякуємо, що ви сьогодні, я знаю, здолали багато кілометрів, десятків, сотень кілометрів, аби опинитися тут. І це безцінно. Я впевнений, що дуже скоро всі ми з вами зустрінемося вдома, в Україні. Перед тим, як сказати всім вам спасибі ще раз, ще один момент. Загубилася дитина, маленька 14-річна дівчинка Заміра Казанова. Вона знаходиться біля швидкої допомоги. Тому, мама, Заміра Казанова, якщо ви загубили свою донечку, будь ласка, підійдіть до швидкої допомоги. Вона знаходиться ліворуч від сцени, для вас ліворуч, і вона там вас чекає.
І що, побачимося під час нашої перемоги. Будемо святкувати, друзі. Давайте побажаємо нам скорішої зустрічі з вами на перемогу. На перемогу. Будемо гуляти тиждень.
Більше.
Більше. До зустрічі. Ми вас дуже любимо. Дякуємо вам.